In the last couple of days, I have received quite a lot of messages from some fans asking me to stop delving into spiritual matters, than that it is not my calling. And rightly said, I am not a pastor. I don't even know many passages in the Bible. But what I do have is my common sense. A part of your brain most pastors are asking you not to use, and they ask you and tell you that you cannot use your carnal mind to delve into the things of the spirit. And for you to understand the spiritual matters, you have to remain stupid. In fact, don't use your sense. Just remain, hey, I'm a fool. Feed me anything and I'll accept. And remain some sort of irredeemable ignoramuses. Sorry, I cannot be that. You see, God gave us brain and a choice to know what is right from wrong. You can only decipher what is wrong from right by using your brain. In fact, preach all you can. If I don't use my brain, I will not know what is right and I will not know what is wrong. When we talk about miracles, for me, I'm yet to see a miracle that will say, wow, it is something from the unexpected, something that, occurs from the regular principle of life, or from the regular principle that guides the earth. I'm yet to see it. Not that I say it doesn't exist, but I'm yet to see it. But then there are miracles. If you say traveling from here to Delta State and back with all the bad roads, with all the kidnappings, with all the corrupt policemen, with all the dangers that one has to surmount to get to your destination, that's a miracle. That I wake up and sleep and wake up and I'm seeing a new day, it's a miracle. I, as a person, I am an embodiment of God's miracle. But if I wake up from bed and suddenly have two heads, that's not conforming to the principle of God. Now, when we say miracle, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to bring the ridiculous and say you call it miracle. And most of this ridiculousness that you describe as miracles are confined to a remote audience. I thought the miracles we had in the Bible were to prove that God exists, and therefore people saw it, people documented it, and that's why we know that miracles do exist. Now, take this miracle for instance. A man of God said a woman who had cancer, whose breast was cut off, had him lay his handkerchief on that portion that the breast was cut off, and a new breast regenerated, and she was cured of cancer. Question I ask is, what type of breast regenerated? Since it wasn't a breast that was used to feed a child, now breast will still stand, we still with fine nipples, and or now the same breast will fall, now regenerate. I've been a new fresh breast where fine parts when don't fall, because now woman, so one feet don't fall. So when it grow back, is it one way it still stand? I do it don't fall, or when it regenerate now when they don't suck from where it come on from, now they replace back. You see, if you are laughing now, it's okay that you laugh, because it is as ridiculous as it sounds, and it is also as ridiculous as it seemed, because the only animal that has the capability of regenerating are called axolotl, axolotl. Axolotl. You can look it up on your dictionary or Google it. A class of animal that fall within this species is called the salamander. Now, the salamander can regenerate its limb, can regenerate part of its brain, can regenerate its heart, can regenerate most part of its body. That is how God has created it. Man, on the other hand, is not created to regenerate any part of his body. If you lose a limb in an accident, you grow without a limb. If you lose a leg in an accident, you grow without, you live the rest of your life without that leg. So if in an operation a part of your body is cut off, you might be healed, but you don't have the ability to regenerate that part of your body. Nowhere. So if for some reason a woman's breast is chopped off and another breast is grown, that is a CNN news. That is not a happening that should be confined only to Redeemed Christian Church. It's a huge news, for goodness, for crying out loud. And, most of these men of God You have replaced them with the reverence you should give to God. Most of them have replaced themselves with God, so much so that you don't see them of capable of lying, you don't see them of capable of deceit, you don't see them of capable of wickedness. You just believe that, oh, they are now more like God. In fact, in your mind, they've replaced God. If today the same Jesus Christ that we saw in the Bible, that was meek, that was friendly, that was lovely, that was friendly to children, if that same Jesus Christ and one of these men of God come down from aeroplane, and the crowd, these so-called congregations, are allowed to go and greet them, all of us go abandon Jesus Christ. We'll tell Jesus Christ, shifty, make I greet Papa, make I greet Gio, make I greet Father, make I greet our Father in the Lord. That is how much these people have taken your mind, to the point that you are now stupid. And for you to ask me that I should remain stupid, oh, I'm stupid, come and feed my head with nonsense and I will accept it. That's rubbish. I cannot remain so enclaved in some form of stupid environment where all garbage and rubbish are fed into me, and I will accept it. That everything I want to do, I want to travel, that I've accepted Christ, now I'll be afraid. Every small thing, demon. You'll be casting. I told you about a family I went. Every morning they'll be casting demon in the four corners of the world. I had to intervene the third day. I said, come on, the demon one I cast yesterday, where them go, then come back again. These are the type of ridiculousness that one sees. Now you might be comfortable to say that, well, you cannot use your common sense to question the things of the Bible. That's a man of God asking you to be stupid so that he can continue feeding you lies, so he can continue feeding you stupidity. As far as I'm concerned, God didn't give me this brain for me to keep it dormant. God gave me the brain to activate it, to ask questions. You cured somebody of cancer, fine. Another breast grew. Let me see the breast. After all, the doubting Thomas was cleared by Jesus Christ. You are doubting my resurrection. Oh yeah, come and feel the hand, feel the hole, feel the place they pierced me in my chest. He was elaborated to come out of his doubtful stage. So if I'm doubting some of this miracle, it is your duty to prove to me that these miracles really did exist. Not just if I question you, start attacking me on my message box that I'm not him. This God that you claim you serve, I love him more than you. I serve him more. I depend on him more than you. But I will not give room for ridiculousness to replace the good work that God has done by creating the world, the earth and the heavens. Because everything God created, he stood back and watched and said it was good. You are bringing people that their breast chop off, another breast they grow there. I ask a question, which type of breast grew? And I don't want it don't fall, I don't want to see they stand. Because any breast they don't fall, now the way they don't suck milk come out, they don't dry. So even a new breast they grow, definitely they never suck that breast. I don't want to stand, I don't want it don't fall. These are the ridiculousness that I want you to add, that I want to be cleared of. If you want to be in a position where men of God continue to deceive you and you feel okay with it, that's your choice. It's your prerogative. But don't force me to live in your own world of narrative where falsehood is accepted. Sorry, I'm not that. Forgive me if I'm unable to restrain myself. I'm not asking you to be wise. I'm not forcing you to have wisdom. I'm just, enlightening what is ridiculous. It is not left for you to see whether it is truly ridiculous or stick to your world of delusion. That's your choice. My name still remains Magnus Oraka. And I say, please follow this page and share this post now.